Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Marcos and today in this video I'm going to share with you how to design this gradient typography inspired poster in Adobe Illustrator. So let's go. So before we start, I'm going to explain to you what we're going to be doing on this exercise. So the first thing we need to do is decide which word we want to use for our typography composition, because that will matter because we're going to need to make these little bars here where the typography will blend in. Not blend in, will be like, we'll play with. And if your word has like 10 letters, you definitely need like more bars, and then this will matter because I'm going to show you how to make these perfect bars divided. And yeah, so let's start. Let's go start with a new document. I'm going to use a 1700 by 2400 pixels in RGB mode and just press create. Cool. So to start, let's just decide which word we're going to use. I'm going to use grads, which is the smaller word for gradients. Yeah, I believe so. And I'm going to use a font named Monument Extended Regular. You can get this font on the website Pangram online. It's a paid font, but they have a free version for non-commercial projects, which is great. So I'm going to use not the ultra bold, the bold one. I'm going to leave it here so then I can see how many bars I need there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Cool, I'm just gonna right click and create outlines already, and then right click and ungroup them so they are single individual letters. And then I'm going to the toolbar and I'm gonna select the rectangle tool, and then I'm gonna make a really nice rectangle, same size of our artboard. And then here I'm gonna divide this rectangle by not here actually, in the width. Yeah, I'm gonna divide the rectangle by the number of letters I have on my word. For that, I'll just go in the value here and then press /5, and then we'll divide it automatically for me. Great. Then I'm just going to align it on the left, on the right, sorry, and then I'm going to apply a gradient. I'm going to apply the linear gradient, the black and white one we have standard in Illustrator, and then I'm going to change the colors here. I think I started with a very dark blue, and then some sort of very dark reddish color on the corner there, or something like this. Yeah, cool. So now I'm going to select this bar we have designed, and then holding the Alt key, I'm just going to drag, and the Shift one to make sure it goes in a straight line. I'm going to just drag to the side, make a new copy, select these two now, holding the Alt and Shift key, make a new copy, these two, and then the last one, I'm just going to make one copy. And this we have our artboard filled with these really cool bars. If we want to change your gradient color, you can always click on a gradient and then just change the color here. Make it something darker. Maybe, yeah, something more like that. And then select your other bars. And using the eyedropper tool, just copy the gradient. Pretty straightforward. Then we're gonna get our letters and just move them, because they are in the back. Just right click and then arrange them to the front so I can actually see them. Maybe change their color to a white so I can actually make the composition first with them. So let's start with the first letter. I'm gonna make the G. I'm gonna try to remember how I designed the first poster, but yeah. So the idea is to make them big enough so a little bit of them like is under the other bar, creating this really cool like almost 3D effect. And then just make this like composition first. You don't need to worry about moving the bars yet. So let's just move this R, maybe scale it a little bit, same thing. And then I really want to make this composition really nicely, so I'm going to rotate this typography like that. And then the A, definitely going to A like this. And something like that. Just more or less lose I just want to see the position and the rotation of them now, but I will definitely change them soon enough. So I'm gonna just change this D to face that direction and make it a little bit bigger than the bar, and then the letter S, which I'm gonna rotate as well and make the same size here. Just make sure it's matching every corner there. So it's already like a very interesting poster as it is, like just with a white typography, white colored letters, but we're gonna do something else. So if you select our text, because it's now a shape vector, we can actually use the direct selection tool here and select some of these points and then move them, distorting our type a little bit, creating a little bit of more stylish look. Just gonna drag this R down. And then this is like now on you, like if you want to make your composition however you want, but I wanna definitely distort these letters a little bit. You don't need to, but I really like to mess around with the typography a little bit when I'm designing. And then because this one goes there, I'm gonna make this D, and then I'm gonna extend the D as well, maybe here. Gonna select these points up here, and then push them, making the D letter a little bit more interesting as well. Not the font is not interesting enough. It's really well designed typography, but it's so well designed that everything you do with it stills great. So now I'm gonna move this type under the bars. So I'm gonna select this first bar here with the S and the bar, and then right click, arrange it and bring to the front. So now it's over the letter D. Then I'm gonna select this one as well and move again, so it's over the letter A, and do the same thing for R. Actually, R is not even under anything, so let's just make it. Select this one, arrange it, bring to the front, and then select all of them, arrange it, and bring to the front. Great. So now it's time for us to add some color to our letters. Select this letter here and apply a gradient again. But this time let's change the gradient mode to be freeform gradient. Sorry, I always forget the name of this new gradient. Well, it's not new, it's been here for a few years now, but it's new for me still. And then just gonna randomly choose some nice colors. This is a really good way for you to experiment and with like some color composition on your own. Like you can just move colors around, see how they match together there. It's a really good exercise. I really like to do this without following like a library or something of colors. Just experiment and see what I end up with. And add some new points if you want to, of course. And yeah, you make your... I actually really liked it. This was pretty random, but you know, that's how when good things happen. And then just select all other letters, holding Shift, and then go to a toolbar, get the eyedropper tool, and copy the same gradient and apply it. And yeah, I think we pretty much finished the poster actually. Let's just go to our reference again. Oh, see, I think this one is much better. This is gonna be my thumbnail. And I hope you enjoyed. I know was pretty simple, but I'm trying to explore like not very complex posters as well. I want you to focus more on shape and composition sometimes. I'll just be sure here the A is not facing the right point there. Maybe we need to move this one as well. Yeah, smart guides for the win, because I love the smart guides in Illustrator because it helps me so much when I'm doing these things, because sometimes I move one bit and then it's not directly on the right place. Anyway, I really liked the result of this, showing you the tutorial, so I'm gonna use it for sure. Then I'm just gonna add grads again on the corner there, here, and I'll add it just on the corner, just so I know. So my idea is, because I've been doing this daily now, it's been probably my 6th tutorial, my daily tutorial, and I'm running out of not ideas, but like concepts and everything. And I'm just thinking maybe I will start a series, like this will be the gradient series, and I do like 10 tutorials, like do it by seasons. That's the gradient season, and then I just do tutorials with posters that I use gradients and stuff, and then do like a typography one only and a 3D only. Yeah, I've been thinking, because I really want to keep practicing doing YouTube as well. I just scale this down so I can have a little bit of a frame. Sorry, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. I know it was a very simple tutorial, but I think it's a really strong visual anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like and to subscribe if you want to see more of these tutorials. And yeah, leave me a comment and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day, a nice life. Bye bye. Cheers.